but we'll see how far we go. Okay, so St. Clair, I want you to, I think of my Nana. She passed away when I was little, but she passed down so many beautiful recipes through my mom, and now that we do, she's in a lot of the videos that we show during a classic Christmas. You walk into the kitchen, and it smells like home. It smells like mom. It smells like grandma. That's exactly what you're getting here. This is, Alberto, you said it perfectly. This is from bite one. Comfort food.
Oh, yeah.
You
totally.
warm up. It's like your little cheeks get red. It's like when somebody gives you a kiss.
Get in my belly.
This is the first item that St. Clair ever brought to QVC, and I want you to go for the double. Come over here, because you know how we say stock up and save at QVC?
Yeah.
You're really saving here. So, and it's on auto delivery, and not a lot of food has been on auto delivery. So lock into our featured price, which went down to $49.75 for the 4 pounds, or $67 for the 8. And you say, wait a minute, Jane, you can't do math, because 49 times 2 is not 67. Exactly. If you get 8, and you're going to keep this in your freezer, you're going to save over $32.
Yeah,
so
that's great.
Definitely do the 8. It has free shipping and handling. It's my pick of the show because it was how we got to know our friends at St. Clair, and also this price goes up at the end of the day. So when you're done with doing dishes, when you're done making very complicated, complete meals, if you think about leftovers one more time, you're going to be like, I can't. You need this home-based, home-cooked meal called St. Clair's. And Jimmy Stovall is joining us. Hey, Jimmy, this is where it all began. Thank you for warming us up. Thanks for warming our hearts and our bellies today.
Absolutely. Lauren was feeling a little under the weather, and she asked me if I would do chicken and dumplings for her, and I said, absolutely. Now I've got it home for me to eat dinner.
Actually, she should be eating some of these chicken and dumplings right now, right?
Exactly.
Oh, Jimmy. Well, if people are new to QVC, we got a lot of foodies joining us. Can you explain about the from home scratch St. Clair's moment that we get with all their foods, but especially with the first one that they brought to QVC, chicken and dumplings?
Yep. Absolutely. So St. Clair's family-run business here in Memphis, and they specialize in great Southern side dishes, Southern comfort food. And the great thing about St. Clair is they don't take any shortcuts. They only use the finest ingredient. And you're right, the very first item they brought to QVC, I think almost 15, 16 years ago, was the chicken and dumplings, and they're still here. This exact same recipe. This right here, this is how they pack. Look at this right here. This fits in your freezer perfectly. They're in 1 pound bags. And the great thing about it, this is traditional rolled dumpling. And then it has white meat and dark meat. You know how great the white meat, how tender that is. And then the flavor.
Dark meat gives you the flavor.
And the flavor of the dark meat chicken. You see how big the pieces of dumplings are and how much chicken in every bite. What I also love about this, Jane, look at this. Is when the broth that's in there. So as you heat this back up in the boiling water, which is so easy to do, the broth sinks in to those fantastic dumplings. So the flavor is all the way through. And you're talking about Southern comfort food that would take forever to make. This right here, it comes in this bag. All you have to do is boil water. Boil water. That's it.
And Jimmy, I gotta say, I'm that guy that puts salt and pepper on everything, and I never have to do it with this. It tastes perfect every single time. And every time you heat it up, once you cut through that bag, Jane, are you gonna show us how to cut through the bag? Are you gonna?
I'll show you. Scissors a lot. I'll show you.
Okay, I own these scissors. Here I am, staring at them like I've never seen scissors.
Those are the best scissors.
But it's because they have a little lock on them, and I know that because I own them. And I was like, wait, what? Okay, now I know how to work scissors.
So as soon as you cut that open,
this is all you do.
The whole kitchen smells like you've been cooking chicken and dumplings all day.
Yep. Look at this.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Look at the size of the dumpling.
Look at that.
Great broth, all the chicken. This is truly Southern comfort food at its best. And I say, if you can boil water, get you a pot of water like I did right here, while you're getting your stuff off after work, changing clothes, whatever you do, drop this bag into boiling water. And in about 15 or 20 minutes, you have true Southern chicken and dumplings that all you have to do is cut the bag open, just like you were showing, and you pour it into your bowl. I think each one of these pounds, look at that.
Yeah.
Look at the flavor.
And then your belly, your heart, your tummy is warm. All right, let me tell you what we're doing, because this is where it all began. This is, the family recipes, still made from scratch, without anything weird in it, passed down from generation to generation. This is a lot of work for you and me. It's a lot of work for St. Clair's, but they do all the work and we reap all the benefits. If you want 4 of them shipped out to you immediately, that's been popular, but we also can lock into this price, which is going up at the end of the day, and get auto delivery. So then 90 days from now, you're going to get that too. But we also have 8, and the 8's been really popular because you're saving over $32 just by getting the 8. And Jimmy, how long in the freezer, my friend?
They'll stay up to a year in the freezer.
Yeah. So
individually 1-pound package.
Yeah. So get more than one. Here's the update for everybody. If you want the set of 8, only 600 to go around. And if you want the 4, we only have 1,000. So they're going really quick. And you know what's interesting? My mother was a nutritionist, and she used to say, like, food is universal. She used to talk about like ravioli is also a pierogi, which is also
different countries just call it different things.
So in the kind of the upstate and Pennsylvania area, my grandmother used to call it chicken pot boy. I don't know why. It's not pot pie. It's actually this. So I love the fact that no matter where we are across the country, this is going to bring a memory that, like, it's just that moment where you have a spoonful and you're like,
And do you know what I love about it too? Is the fact that sometimes you just want something like a nice hearty soup or a stew in winter. And it's a lot of work to do that, right? And I don't want to necessarily pick it up just at the grocery store. And actually, they don't even have anything like this at the grocery store. This is something that you can get home and really enjoy. And Jimmy, correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't it last year that was the very first time that you guys put it in these 1-pound bags? Because this was a request from QVC customers. Like, we've had this item for 16 years, and we did the 1-pound bags because everybody said, hey, I want them in these smaller portions, which is perfect for this year because we've got smaller crowds.
Right.
That's right, it is. And so, they were in 2-pound bags, I think maybe 1.5. But everyone at QVC, they ask for smaller portion sizes so that if it's just 1 or 2 of you at home, you can just heat up one of these bags, and it's about 2 great servings.
Yeah.
And to me, and Jane, you hit it kind of on the head. When you just want to take a deep breath and calm down, it's a little cooler outside right now. It's rainy and cold here in Memphis today, and there's nothing better to warm your heart and soul than good old-fashioned chicken and dumplings.
And add the biscuit.
So true. Yeah, and the biscuit on top.
And the biscuit, right
or
on top,
just
right?
this.
Just
or
like
even, maybe you had Thanksgiving for just your immediate family and you're like, let's do something a little different for Christmas. Maybe you'll do more of a fancy dinner the night before, and on Christmas Day, you'll put on your jammies. You'll put on your favorite Christmas movie. Mine is White Christmas. What is yours, Alberti?
Mine is Meet Me in St. Louis.
What is yours, Jimmy?
It's a Wonderful Life.
Okay. All right, we got
all the
trilogy.
classics.
Okay. You get dessert from us, and this is what you have. Either in front of the fire with your jammies on, or the day after Christmas where I never want to take my jammies off and we just watch movies all day long. Like this. But if it's not in your freezer, you can't have that moment. So let me give everybody an update, because this is how we fell in. We wouldn't have the mac and cheese. We wouldn't have the twice-baked potato casserole. We wouldn't have any of that if it wasn't for this. This is how we fell in love with St. Clair. So if you want 4 pounds, you guys asked for it. Thanks for pointing that out, Alberti. That's so cool. We only have 400 and, 600 or 400? 600. And remember, we can lock into auto delivery because you can always cancel, but this price is going up at the end of the day.
Oh, that's nice, this is on auto delivery. Yeah, that's great.
Then the 8 count, which again, you would think we would double the price. It's only $17 more to get 8.
Oh yeah, stock up and save is always the way to go.
Okay, so 4 are $49, but 8 is only $17 more. Do that math. If you want the 8 count, we have fewer than 200. That's it. And that's why these sell out all the time. Jimmy, if someone has never had chicken and dumplings, real quick, what is it going to be like when they grab this? And it's, I think, the easiest prep of anything. You pop it into boiling water for like 15 minutes, and you come back and it's ready.
From frozen.
Truthfully.
But if
Truthfully.
someone is trying
so if
this,
you can boil water.
right? If you can boil water, you can make this. What is that first bite going to be if we're new to this home
Oh my
cooked
gosh.
elegance?
The first bite, if you take a look at this, the first bite you're going to get, it's not a soup, it's not a stew. It is these fantastic traditional rolled dumplings with the great flavor of the broth that's absorbed in there. You've got nice big pieces of white and dark meat chicken in that broth. So this truly is, this is comfort food at its finest. And this takes forever to make if you're making it at home yourself. And this does not skimp whatsoever. It truly is the best of the best. And you don't have to do any of the work. But to me, it just warms me up when I take a big bite of this. It just, nice, cool weather outside, and you don't want to do anything, and just put this in boiling water, and you take that first bite. It's just one of those, I'm relaxed. It's warm. It just comforts you all the way.
I'm thinking of my dad. After my mom passed away, he started cooking like you couldn't believe. And
Really?
He did. And you know what? It's so funny because he would go to the market every day. I think it was his Italian heritage.
Yeah.
He'd go and buy fresh. But for my niece and nephew when they were little, he would always do a white-based sauce with chicken, and he'd add peas and carrots.
Oh,
so that's
so
something
nice.
I love to do with this is customize it.
Yeah.
So when I add some peas and I add some cooked carrots to this, it becomes that Rudy moment that I'm back in my kitchen and I'm having that comfort food, and it's like the best thing ever. But we have a big update. I know how to use scissors. That's the first update.
Thank goodness.
Literally,
She's a baker, not a crafter.
that is so true. Okay, we're super limited. We are at a last call moment for this, and I don't know if we can get any back in this year.
Oh, wow.
So actually, pay this no mind because the 8 count is gone. So can I lift this up? Is there anything weird underneath? No, because one never knows. Okay, because it's live TV. That's all we have is the 4 count. The 8 count is gone. We have 300 of these to go around.
It?
So lock into auto delivery because what's 90 days from now? That's January, February. That's those cold winds of March when we get that weird snow. And why does that happen?
Gray.
Yeah, so you're going to be so toasty and warm. Jimmy, thank you so much.
Jimmy, we'll see you in a little bit.
Thank you so much. We will. I got my turkey breast ready to go.
All right.
right.
All right, dude. Okay.